All right, hey guys, today is the last day of the challenge. Congratulations, you did it. And it was not easy, it is very hard, and you all did it. So I'm really proud of you all. Today we're going to talk about now what? We're going to talk about a realistic way to continue this little lifestyle that we've learned. And also, I'm going to tell you just how Santi and I do it and how we are able to continue on in this lifestyle. Hopefully you learned something. That was the point of it. Maybe you learned how much water you should be drinking. A lot of us didn't know that. Maybe you learned how important fish oil is. You got in the habit of taking fish oil. Post-WOD snacks, super important. You may not have really realized that before the challenge. So if you took away any of those things, that is awesome, and it was a success. Discipline. I talked to some people, and they said that was the biggest thing I learned, that I don't have to have cheese on every single one of my meals. And that's awesome. And just being able to go 30 days without a Coke or without alcohol, that's huge. So great job to all of you. I'm going to just tell you how Santi and I do it and what it looks like for us. Once we are done with the challenge, excuse me, that's my notes. I'm fixing my computer. Sandy and I we continue paleo during the week, and we go strict. And then once the weekend's here, we let loose a little bit. We may have a few cocktails. I love bad food. And so for me, paleo, it's not easy. But once I go through the 30 days, it's a lot easier. Santi, on the other hand, he could eat the exact same meal every single night. He could have chicken and vegetables. Me, I get a little bored. So he usually continues strict paleo, but he'll have drinks on the weekend. For me, if I'm craving a hamburger and I know, okay, you know what, the weekend's almost here, I can have a hamburger on Friday night, then for me, it's a lot easier. If I'm craving a little piece of chocolate, I can have it, on the weekend. So that's typically what it looks like for us. And you know what? We are humans. We want you to have a good time. We don't, you're going to go to baby showers. You're going to go to weddings. You're going to go to parties. And it's okay to have a few things every now and then. There is a balance for everything. So we don't want you feeling guilty every time you have wheat or every time you have, ice cream. It's okay. But basically, you've got to find a balance. If you did paleo and it was very successful and you feel like you've got the hang of it, we want to encourage you to look into the zone diet. Basically, the zone diet is portions. So you'll continue your paleo, and only you're going to be looking at, how much protein should be on your plate, how many vegetables you should be eating, which is a lot. That was one thing that we learned when we did zone, is we need to be eating a lot more than we are, a lot more vegetables. Almonds, we need to be eating a lot less, nuts than we were. So the zone diet is great. There is lots of information on the zone diet on our website. If you go to our website and then look at nutrition, you can find lots of information. I have videos there and just great articles, and obviously we're here. We'd love to talk to you about it. So that's pretty much the next step if you're interested in that, is just portions. Also, we didn't use protein powder during the strict 30 days. Protein powder is not bad. There are great protein powders out there. We think food is better, but that's not always the most convenient, realistic thing. So lots of great protein powders out there. You can talk to us about that too. And, basically we don't want you feeling guilty every time you have something that we didn't do on the paleo diet, because not everything and all those things are bad. And then also, I sent all of you a reflection sheet, and that is part of the process as well. We want you to stop, think about the process, think about how it was, what were some things you learned, and then we want you to measure. We want you to take your after pictures. We want you to weigh, and tomorrow we're having our benchmark WOD, so hopefully you'll see an improvement in your performance. But also keep in mind on the scale, so a lot of us growing up, we were trained to look at the scale, and we were always trying to get that number lower. You guys are athletes. You are working out hard. Muscle weighs more than fat. And if your number did not go down, do not freak out. That's why we wanted you to do measurements. We've had people lose inches and not lose a pound, and that is awesome. They're gaining muscle. They're losing fat. And so hopefully you did do measurements. The after pictures are huge. And if you feel comfortable, please share them with me. And if you are willing, I will share them with everybody. But obviously you don't have to, but I would love for you to share your successes with me, and obviously with everybody else if you feel comfortable. So please fill this out and send it to me when you get a chance. And this journey's not over, you guys. This is a lifestyle, and even though the challenge is over, we are still going to be holding each other accountable. We'll still do Facebook. We'll still post recipes, which, by the way, we learned so much from you guys, and we tried new recipes that we hadn't tried. We tried Wada food for the first time for this challenge and love it, and we're going to continue that as well. So every time we do this is our 4th or 5th one we've done, and every time we do it, we learn something different and something new. And so hopefully you were able to learn a lot through this. So post your points tonight on our website, and we will have a winner. The person with the most points is going to win, and we're going to have a second place winner as well. And then also by Saturday, Friday or Saturday, please send this to me. Send your pictures to me if you feel comfortable. And we're also going to have a spot on Facebook where we can all just talk to each other about our journey. So great job, you guys. I'm so proud of you, and talk to you soon.